Overview of the last hour. How to deal with Carcass Raid in the corner. You want to break down your options based on the distance of the Carcass Raid. So something like this, very close range, this is going to be no gap or an extremely small gap, and your options are basically nothing. You basically don't have any options here. However, if you faultless, you can jump, and jumping is really what you want to look for. Bottom line, you don't want to block S carcass. Don't block S carcass. Get away from it. Escape it. Try to create some kind of vertical space so that you have multiple options that the Venom has to try to cover. So my recommendation is, for if he's doing this a lot, faultless and create a gap and neutral jump. And then from the neutral jump, you can either double jump forward, you can neutral jump and air dash, you can, hit a button on the way down, you can air dash low, you can land and do a poke, whatever you want to do. Be very careful. Do not think that just because you can jump, that it is your turn now. So, for example, if I record the enemy jumping, and then I put it on reversal, this, and you jump, I can anti-air. So don't think that just because you jumped, it's your turn. Venom still has control here. He's gonna air throw you, he's gonna anti-air you, he's gonna do something to punish you for trying to escape. So just be patient, okay? From further ranges, all the same things apply, which is why faultlessing those close range ones works. So look for strings like this, and you can jump, neutral jump, stuff like that. Mid screen, basically all the same stuff applies. Let me just take this off. Basically all the same stuff applies. You want to look for strings like this. Look for strings like this, and jump or backdash away from the carcass. So the further away he does the carcass from, if he does something like this, look to backdash. Might have to backdash and crouch. It's going to depend on the exact distance. Jump-ins. Don't be scared to try to anti-air this. You can anti-air this, okay? And it's not just because I'm Venom. It is anti-airable. Don't get traumatized just because you got your anti-air beat once into thinking that you can't anti-air this. If your anti-air lost, it's because you were too slow. React quicker. And I know that maybe sounds easier said than done, but it is not that hard. And get your giant combo. You can also air throw it. Jumping and IBing is also good. Sometimes you can punish after you jump and IB it. IAD jump K. Same idea. Don't get traumatized into thinking that you can't anti-air this just because you failed once. Because of the downward angle of both jump K and jump H, you have to react a little bit quicker than you do on some other normals. But it doesn't mean you can't anti-air them. You most certainly still can. I'm trying to do it late here for emphasis, but it is very realistic to anti-air this. It is not that hard. Granted, it also depends on the angle. You do want to make sure you have the right angle, but it is not impossible to anti-air these moves. Lastly, how to deal with, or what are your options against him summoning mid-screen? So this string is extremely minus. A lot of characters have really, really good punishes if you block far slash or 2 slash into ball summon. And even if you don't get the punish, recognize that it is your turn, okay? So yeah, try not to let him get away with that. If you do that too much, he might start doing this, and that will punish you for trying to hit a button there. But if he does that too much, you just let it whiff and then whiff punish it. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's it really.